flesh.
So after a while of just not doing Let's Plays in general, even though I've been sitting on practically half of a Devil May Cry 1 Let's Play and started editing that just now, been sitting on that for almost 2 months now. Anyway, back with Eternal Darkness. Last time in Eternal Darkness, I beat the game on the Xel'lotath alignment. I tried to get Kratos to play on the Xel'lotath alignment, but he ended up quitting halfway into Elia's chapter. Didn't even save the game, even got to that point. Honestly, this game really isn't Kratos kind of game. I know there have been requests for Kratos to play this game, but it's honestly not his game. And it's kind of a shame, because when he got to the Elia chapter, I was waiting for all the sanity effects to happen. None of the sanity effects happened, which really disappointed me more than it disappointed anyone else. So it's up to me. And yeah, Kratos did actually save after Pius's chapter, but I'm starting the game anew because I want to. Plus, I haven't played this game in months, so I gotta get... Who am I kidding? I don't need to get used to the controls in this game. This is a game that I've been playing for almost 20 years now. I know the controls and everything about this game by heart. But apparently, watching speedruns teaches me things about the game that I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even know I had extra ammo for the shotgun in the sequence, so... So yeah, I'm actually going to be commentating over these cutscenes. If you want to watch a game without commentary over the cutscenes, watch the Xel'lotath alignment. Go back and watch the Xel'lotath alignment. Why would you come to like part 16 or whatever the fuck this is in a Let's Play and be like, you know what? This looks like the beginning of the game. Why is this guy talking over the beginning of the game at part 16?
Hello?
But whatever.
Who's this?
I forget exactly how far away Alex Roivas lives from her grandfather. I want to assume by the posters and the time in her room that she lives like on the West Coast. And judging by the poster, specifically the Seattle area maybe, but you know, you can't really judge where someone lives judging by a poster. Like, you could have a Beatles poster in your room, but you could not live in the UK, obviously, so.
It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is. Can we get this over?
Yeah, so unfortunately I've actually been watching some old Retsu Prey lately, and I've been having some really bad memories about a certain Let's Play for this game that was riffed on by Retsu Prey and taken down long since then. But still, it's still there. So this is the death of Dr. Edward Roivas, and said unnamed Let's Players suggested that they can't rule out the possibility that it was a suicide. Yes, Edward Roivas cut off his own head and ate it. Brilliant.
Why are you showing me this?
And this dude just nonchalantly sips his coffee while the only living relative of the murder victim is crying right in front of him. He's worked on the force for 20 fucking years. He still doesn't know how to talk to a lady. Oh, I think I spoiled the next line of dialogue. Whoops. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't skip the cutscenes in this game until you beat the game on all 3 of the alignments.
This old man should have given me what happened. Answers.
Alright, so this run is going to be a little faster I'm still going to try to keep it at a low sanity run, because the sanity effects never get freaking old. And apparently, watching Kratos play this game revealed that there's actually a clue. There's actually a clue to the puzzle. And if you wander around in this mansion long enough, and you come to this clock, a ghost will whisper to you the solution to the puzzle. It'll whisper 333 at you. Which I'm surprised Kratos did not come across in his run, for as short as his run was. Okay, so there's this chapter page that you can't read, you can't pick up, and you know, the Pillar of Flesh, you got pictures of all the locations in the game. So you got the Pillar of Flesh there, you know, in friggin' the Middle East. You have the Guardian City of Enga, the Angkor Thom region, Cambodia, and then you have Amiens. So let's just pick up the Necronomicon.
I had no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish. To think that once I could not see
You're gonna
beyond
destroy the whole
veil
world
of
anyway.
reality.
They're gonna perish anyway, no matter who reads this. My phone is not on silent. How unprofessional.
For I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone. I was once a fool. Where is Quies Candamest? Where is Conservondine? Facusatis aquae sumant, et animus eorum confirma. Pugna huis, dia sit modo prima multarum.
We won the battle against Sparta. But where are we gonna get the water?
I would like to compliment you once more on the battle tactics.
So both of these guards are actually voiced by David Hayter.
Do you believe that it really exists, Centurion?
I do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs.
I
or his
believe
orders.
Pius Augustus
We are
is
to
voiced by
retrieve
Michael
the
Bell, if I
artifact.
recall correctly.
We must be strong and patient. Come to us, Pius Augustus.
So these totally look like the black rectangular monoliths from 2001, A Space Odyssey. Pius's chapter. Your basic tutorial area, where it introduces jump scares and combat of the like, but we don't even need to bother with fighting the enemies. And I'm pretty sure you can run through this entire chapter. Like, Pius will not tire out. Oh, I forgot to examine the Well, I already examined it in the Xel'lotath alignment, and back in the mansion, if you go into the kitchen, there's a slot. There's a slot that that gets you the ashes that leads you into Maximilian's chapter. No, go up the ramp. And the Xel'lotath is not of the alignment that you pick, because obviously the game doesn't know. The game does not know. So I'm going to put the wrong one in here. What the fuck? You know what? Let me try... Okay. I guess it doesn't summon... I could have sworn that if you put the wrong one in here, it summons another zombie. This game is throwing all sorts of curveballs, even after 17 freaking years. You would think that a Roman soldier would be fit for combat, and that the gods wouldn't have to test him if he's like the leader of, or if he's a centurion. But they do. I'm guessing it's not just about the smarts. Alright, so as you can see, the Xel'lotath, the Veil of Xel'lotath is gone. And Mr. Augustus here just landed his place on the cover of an Iron Maiden album.
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. I was once as naive as a child, but now my mind is sharp. With the power of Xel'lotath, I can now read the thoughts of others and make them raving mad with a mere suggestion. Face me, and you shall surely perish.
So the different alignments will get you different lines of dialogue, kind of like that, but for the most part in the game, you pretty much just get, visual differences. All you pretty much get are, oh, they glowed green here, or this monster was aligned to Xel'lotath during this, which you will see later, but of course it also changes the cutscenes of Pius interacting with the god that he's aligned to, which I believe I did say this in the Xel'lotath playthrough, that Xel'lotath is the more straightforward of the three ancients, while Xel'lotath and Chattur'gha kind of speak in riddles. Xel'lotath especially, so... Oh, I thought I was gonna... Oh wait, no, I don't go into another chapter. Alright. Or into a line of dialogue with Pius.